Good morning guys. Today is I guess 7th January 2023. So happy new year to all, and today we are here for our next journey. It's a weekend trip to a place known as Bishnupur, the district headquarters of Bankura in West Bengal.
The distance from our place in Kolkata to Bishnupur is around 156 kilometers. So we hope to cover this distance in around 4.5 to 5 hours. So let's start the journey.
Okay, so
We'll meet you guys along the way.
So we are here passing through Ma flyover, and Srijan is behind the wheels right now. So from Ma flyover we'll be proceeding towards the route for SSKM, and then we'll be going straight towards second Hooghly bridge. After that we'll be crossing Santragachi and then proceed towards the Dankuni housing through the National Highway. I guess that's National Highway 2, and from Dankuni housing we'll be taking left and proceeding towards Arambagh, and the route through Arambagh is a state highway.
So this is the second Hooghly Bridge toll plaza, and we will take Kona Expressway.
Yes, and there's quite a traffic now, right?
Yeah, so right now fast tag system has been implemented in this second Hooghly Bridge toll booth, so we don't have to physically hand out money.
Yes, and the fee is I guess just 10 rupees.
Yes.
So we are approaching Dankuni housing, and from there we have to take left. From there are two routes. If you take left, then you have to reach Bishnupur through Arambagh and through the state highway. But if you continue straight, then you'll pass by Vardhaman, Durgapur, and from there again you have to take left and go towards Bankura. So that will be a very long route. This is a shorter one, so we'll be taking the short. So this is the place where from we have to take left.
यहाँ पे हम लोग घुस गए डानकुनी में, काफी भीड़ है.
डानकुनी काफ़ी भीड़ है. आई थिंक वो इंडस्ट्रियल बेल्ट है या स्मॉल टाउन है, दैट्स वाई भीड़ बहुत ज़्यादा है यहाँ पे. एंड देन अगेन वी हैव लेफ्ट द नेशनल हाईवे. दिस इज़ अ पार्ट ऑफ द स्टेट हाईवे, और ये सिंगल लेन हाईवे है.
तो एक्चुअली हम लोग को ये रूट एक्सप्लोर करना था, इसलिए हम लोग ये रूट लिए. बट देयर आर अदर ऑप्शंस एज वेल, एंड द अदर ऑप्शंस आर थ्रू नेशनल हाईवेज.
So this is the route that we are going to take. We'll be proceeding towards Chapadaga Arambagh. The map it's showing as Ahilya Bai Holkar Road और बांकुड़ा बेलियातोड़ रोड. रास्ता कंडीशन तो ठीक है, लेकिन मुसीबत यही है कि ये सिंगल लेन हाईवे है
और हम लोग थोड़ा देर कर दिए.
बट एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग प्लेस भी है बीच में. आफ्टर वी क्रॉस आरामबाग, that's the Jaipur forest. So the Jaipur forest I guess will be in contrast to these roads. So I'm eagerly waiting to reach there. So this place is known as Chanditala, and it comes under Hooghly district, and we have to go through this road. This is State Highway 15.
यहाँ पे दिखा रहा है साइन बोर्ड पे कि आरामबाग यहाँ से 58 किलोमीटर दूरी पे है. We have crossed Hooghly district and we have entered Bankura district. It's around 2 p.m. and we have almost reached Bishnupur. We have another 12-13 kilometers to go, and this area that we are passing by is the Jaipur area. So not to be confused with the Jaipur in Rajasthan. So this area comprises dense forests, and the Jaipur forest spanning this area is quite famous. So I think after a short while we'll be passing through the forest.
A few moments
The
later.
forest area has started, I guess. So there are I'll not call them very dense, but I think as you go further in, the forest will get denser.
So here we are at a tea stall at the Jaipur forest area, and I think this is a budding tourist spot, or a budding tourist lodge rather. So they are building the rooms there, as you can see, and this is in the Jaipur forest itself. And so this is a nice little tea spot or tea junction, and we have parked our car over there, and I'll pan the camera around to show you the forest.
And we are having chai. The ambience is very nice. Just check this cottage type of sheds under which you have sitting areas. So the experience is quite a nice one. So we'll have our chai and proceed towards Bishnupur. It is only 10 more kilometers. So meet you in Bishnupur. So after driving for around 156 kilometers, we finally reached Bishnupur. This is the grand entry that you get on the way on entering Bishnupur. Guys from Bishnupur, अभी बज रहा है 3:09 और हम यहाँ पे आ चुके हैं. This is the new Mukherjee Lodge in Bishnupur, and we have booked it for only one night. We'll be out tomorrow morning and we'll be heading for Susunia Hills. So this is an overview of the room that we are staying in. The room is not that big, but the facilities, basic facilities are there. तो हम लोग को नीचे रिसेप्शन में जब गए तो they gave us this. So this is the details of all the places that you can visit in Bishnupur. So we'll be trying to visit one or two temples today, and let's see the remaining we are planning to visit tomorrow. We have freshened up a bit and we'll be heading towards one or two temples. Mainly we have planned on Rasmancha Temple. So let's see.
A few moments later.
So here we are at the prime location or tourist spot of Bishnupur, that is the Rasmancha Temple. The temple was built during the 17th century by Hambir Malla, the king of the Malla dynasty. Photography isn't allowed inside, only photography is allowed, so we are taking the video from here. This is a terracotta work, and the base is built on Indo-Islamic architectural style. So this is the temple, and it is a part of a heritage site, and this place is maintained by Archaeological Society of India, that is AS.
Later.
This ruin actually was the main entrance to Bishnupur during the king's rule. So this is known as the Pathor Dorja.
So see, this city is has a huge repository of temples built in terracotta style, and see, on the way we have found this dilapidated temple, and trees have grown all over it, but this also has a different sort of charm.
Panchachura Temple, as you can see, or the Shyam Temple, built in 1643 AD by King Raghunath Rai. This is mainly built of terracotta works. So you have two towers over here and one in the middle and two other on either sides. So there are actually four towers, four corners, and one in the middle. So this is known as the Pancharatna Temple.
Just check the intricacy of the what.
Yes, I find this temple better actually because of the artwork.
यार हम लोग आ चुके हैं जोर बांग्ला मंदिर और लेटेस्ट प्रोसीड.
So the temple you can see over here is the Radha temple, and this is the Jor Bangla Temple. For the Jor Bangla Temple you have to buy the ticket. Like the ticket gives you entry to three temples: Rasmancha, Jor Bangla and Shyam. So this is the third temple that we are visiting today. So this is the Jor Bangla Temple, and this type of architecture is known as the Dochala architecture. As you can see, two chalas, that is two roofs, and that's why it is known as Dochala architecture. And this is also a terracotta temple. Here you can see the various stories from Ramayanas, Mahabharata and Puranas depicted all over the, or carved all over this temple.
A few moments later.
तो हाय गाइस, अभी हम लोग
After visiting three temples, we visited two more, but those were closed, so we couldn't get inside it. One is the Radha Krishna temple there, where I am pointing that side, and the other is this one, Lalji Mandir.
लालजी. So
This is also
this is closed actually. हम लोग थोड़ा लेट हो गए तो it's a hard luck.
is known as the gate of the old fort. So this must have been a post of the old city. So this gate is entirely built with burned bricks, as you can see. So this is the entrance or the gate of the old fort, and these are the inner sanctums. You can see the gumbad on top. So this is the small gate of the small gateway of the old fort. So there are two gates basically, the small one and there's the larger one. So these were the two gates and these were used as security checks. The sites over here are maintained by the Archaeological Survey of India. So the ASI has done a pretty good job over here by maintaining these ruins. So that was our visit to the old town of Bishnupur for the day. From here we'll have some coffee or chai and we'll proceed towards the bazaar. We'll proceed towards the Saturday bazaar.
Hello guys, the time is right now around 6 and we are at पोड़ामाटी हाट. तो ये हाट बहुत फेमस है यहाँ पे बिष्णुपुर में. एंड एक्चुअली दिस हाट सिट्स ओनली on Saturdays and Sundays. Previously it was only Saturdays. Right now Sundays, on Sundays the hut also is set up. So as you can see, various artifacts locally made are displayed and put up for sale.
The next day.
Our second day at Bishnupur began with our early morning walk to the Dolmadol Kaman. This cannon was built in the 16th century. It is believed that in the year 1742, this cannon was fired against the army of Maratha invader Bhaskar Pandit against their attempt to invade and loot Bishnupur.
So, good morning guys. It is 8th of Jan 2023 and we are here in Bishnupur in the morning. Today we'll be proceeding towards Shiulibona, that is Susunia Pahad. But in the morning we are here to visit some 2 or 3 temples. This temple is known as the Nandalal Temple and I'll show you the outer view. This is not a terracotta temple. This is made of a stone which is locally known as Magra Pathor. On the outer layers are inscripted stories from Puranas and Mahabharata and Ramayana. A beautiful garden is also maintained.
So, hello guys, we are in the Poramati Ghat area, and here there are a lot of temples. There are 5 temples.
5 temples over here.
5
One we
temples.
have already visited.
Yes, that is the Nandalal.
Temple.
So,
Now we will be going towards the Kalachand. It's
Kalachand.
very good. Almost it feels like it is situated in a forest.
it is a kind of a forest area. So let's go to Kalachand Temple. Then we'll see what else we can go to.
Here we are at a site just beside the Radha Govinda Temple. This site or this block consists of 2 temples, mainly the Radha Madhav Temple and the Kalachand Temple as well. So both the temples are inside, and this is also a circle office of the Archaeological Survey of India. So inside there is the circle office of the Archaeological Survey of India, a horticultural office, and the Radha Madhav Temple and Kalachand Temple as well. This is also built of Magra stone or Magra pathor. So this temple is known as the Radha Govinda Temple, and it is an east facing temple. And these temples are a typical Ekaratna temple. Ekaratna temple means it has a single dome shaped structure which juts out from the center of the roof. This is also a site of archaeological importance, and the temple was most probably built in the early 18th century, that is sometime around 1726 AD. So this is the temple, and there's another little structure beside the temple. The temple was built, I think, by Raja Krishna, at least that is what is written by the Archaeological Survey of India. And this area comes under the Panchat Forest Division. Oh, okay. That little structure is the chariot.
One hour later.
That was our trip to Bishnupur, and now we will be proceeding towards Shiulibona weekend stay, which is just at the foothills of the Susunia Hill. Susunia Pahad from here is near about 65 kilometers through this state highway. So taken an early morning cold lassi, and now he is energized and behind the wheels. So he'll now drive us to Shiulibona weekend stay.
So one thing is that this is a state highway, and the thing about state highways is that although the highway seems to be very empty and free of traffic, but one has to be cautious at all times because now and then there will be villages and there will be people there, so you have to be cautious while driving on state highways.
And moreover, there is a single lane, as you can see, so that is also a major difficulty while driving through this state highways.
So we have to take a right turn
Yes.
here.
Shortly we'll be seeing hills and something.
See, just as you mentioned, see,
Yes.
I think that's a hill. The silhouette of the hill is
Yes.
visible
Yes.
right now. So these are the views that we were craving for,
Yes.
and we knew from our last trip to Mukutmanipur and Biharinath.
Yes.
So Bishnupur, although it is the capital of Bankura and it has magnificent views of old temples belonging to the 17th century, but it doesn't have the views that some other parts of Bankura has.
Yes. We were greeted by stunning views in Mukutmanipur, and
Also, we after that we went to Biharinath, which is the highest point in Bankura. That's another hill. So and this hill also, even Ayodhya hills are there.
Ayodhya Hills
Achha,
is
it's
in Purulia.
Yes. This entire region consists of
Of small hills, yes. Let's go here at a restaurant or a hotel at the dhaba, the Highway Club Hotel and Restaurant. It's just on NH14. So this is the NH14 which runs straight towards Bankura, and we have come through this route. On the left side is Bishnupur and we have to go this way. So that's our car parked over there, and this is the setting. You can see there's Srijan. So we haven't had a proper breakfast at Bishnupur, so we are here to have our breakfast. So we have taken a breakfast. We have ordered a breakfast of puri sabzi and do chai.
So yesterday I lost my sunglasses.
Yes.
So today
Yesterday Srijan lost his sunglasses.
so today I have to sit in this.
Sun. Yes.
Yeah, I have to face the sun.
Yes.
Later.
Guys, we are here at Rajagram, and this falls under Rajagram Bankura, and this is the Darakeshwar river.
It has dried up.
Yes, the river has dried up right now. I think this is a rain-fed river and it has dried up right now. So this is the river. This is Bankura. So you can see the says Purulia is 84 kilometers ahead. Ayodhya Hills is 129, whereas Ranchi is 204. So this is, we are entering in NH 314, right?
We entered NH 314 from NH
14.
14.
Yes. So we are about 22 kilometers from Susunia Hill, or from our resort, and this way passes through a jungle. You can see trees like sal, pial and all. We have taken an off-road. I don't know. The road till now seems okay, more or less, but what waits ahead, I doubt. So let's go. It's 2 more kilometers to go. There is a very, very narrow passage.
No, but there is no traffic, so there is no issue as such.
But it passes through villages, I guess. popular. I
Very
guess.
popular.
More popular
But
than
this is more
Bihari
than
Nat
enough
and
for
all.
cars to pass through.
Yes. But
नहीं हम लोग बहुत जल्दी एक्चुअली वाइड रोड ज्वाइन करेंगे यहाँ से. There is no issue as such.
let's see. So this is the typical village of Bankura. So here we are on our way. It's just 12 kilometers more to go, and we come across this signboard which says that Susunia Hill is just 9 kilometers, Shaltora 30 kilometers, and Bihari Nath Hill 40 kilometers. So we have been to Bihari Nath Hill previously. Now we are going to Susunia. Not that remote a place as well. You have a big agricultural college at the entrance. So this is the agricultural college.
And here again the roads are very clean, neat and clean roads.
Yes.
Maintained by PWD.
Public Works Department, West Bengal. So they've done a decent job over here. You can also get khejur gur and locally made. So that's the hill.
This road is nice. Would have been nicer to ride a two-wheeler, but we have come on a car.
So we are at the final stretch of Susunia Hill, and
अभी 7.5 किलोमीटर्स बचा हुआ है.
it's 7.5 more kilometers to go. और 15 मिनट बचा हुआ है खाली. So ऑक्सीजन का बैटरी भी एंड होने ही चला है.
कितना परसेंट है?
20% और बैटरी बचा है.
20% से चल जाए.
Yeah. So this is the hill. We are at the Shivlibona forest, and we are going to stay at a resort called Shivlibona Weekend Stay, and it is actually on the other side of the Susunia Hill. We are here finally at the Shivlibona Weekend Stay, and this is the entrance. Forest and some fields. Give you a nice overview. These are the rooms. Our room is this one. The very first one is our resort. Is very well maintained and very well decorated. Yes, Srijan. See wooden logs over there and the lanterns that will be lit in the evening, I guess. And these are the tents. And they maintain their own poultry. Some kind of hens, I think.
Hens.
Desi chicken and hens.
And what is
here.
that? That seems like a peacock, no?
No, it's not a peacock. It's a hen. Morog.
It's like peacocks.
These are all chairs. These are made of real woods. You can see real tree logs. Yes, tree trunks. See, there's another one. Here's the place for a bonfire.
बहुत ही शानदार और आलीशान
Property है ये. That's the reception area. There is the reception. Here are the cottages. You have a nice balcony over here. You can see. This is actually a premium cottage, and actually one entire family can stay. Here are 2 double beds. So this is a two double bedded cottage, and this is the decoration inside. You have chairs. All our luggages are kept over here, and these are the beds. There's another table. There's a TV. And there's the wardrobe and mirror.
The cost of this cottage is quite low compared to the facilities that it provides. The cost is for this cottage 2,250 for one room, and 4 people can easily stay here.
Yes, 4 people, so, one big family can stay over here, and the beds are very good. They have provided blankets, towels, soap, even tea kettle and everything. So
and the reason for the cost being low is that it is situated a bit to the interior. It is situated on one of the sides of the Susunia Hill, and not the main location.
And which is good. Actually, it is good. We'll have a bonfire in the evening as well. Our day ended with a sumptuous lunch at the Shivlibona resort. In the evening, we enjoyed a good bonfire and got well rested and geared up for the trek to Susunia Hilltop the next morning.
Stay tuned to trek up with us in the next episode.